everyone, it's Ann here from Ann Makes. Thank you so much for stopping by and welcome into the studio on this, actually, I was going to say beautiful day, but it's kind of cloudy out there now. So today I have a US Dollar Tree store haul and hobby haul to share with you. I was in Chicago last week and I had the opportunity to go to a Hobby Lobby and a Dollar Tree that was both were near the hotel. So I did that, and thank you, Janet, for driving me to Dollar Tree. That was a lot of fun. So I went to a Hobby Lobby, and yeah, and in Canada we don't have Hobby Lobbies, so when I'm in the US and if I have a chance to go to one of these stores, I go. So I got some stuff they had on sale and that I was in need of, so that was good. So that's the first thing I did. Is I checked what was on sale, and I was like, oh, if those things are on sale, I actually will take the opportunity to buy some things because I actually need them, and they're much more expensive here in Canada. So one of the things that was on sale were the Sizzix products, and I wanted some new cutting pads that I use. I use it in my Cuttlebug, I use it in my Sizzix, and I just want the long extended ones. Now these are compatible in both the Cuttlebug and the Sizzix, so that's why I don't mind interchanging them. And the long extended cutting pads were $19.99, and if I remember correctly, they were 40% off. So for me, that's a good price. And when I think of what the exchange rate was at the time, it's almost the same thing in Canadian dollars. So although our exchange rate was less than 30%, so I figure, oh well, it's almost the same price, which is a better price than I would pay at home. So yeah, I got it. Another thing I checked out while I was there, these were not on sale, but I didn't care. They had this tissue paper, gift tissue paper, for presents and stuff. But as a lot of you may already know, I use tissue paper and paper napkins for collaging. And I was on the lookout for a cream, ecru, tan beige type of tissue paper so I can make my own vintage looking ephemera paper. But I found this one at Hobby Lobby, and it's the perfect color, and it's got all this print on it, and it's kind of faded, and I just thought this is exactly what I wanted to recreate. So somebody did the work for me. It's in the colors that I want, and this is $1.99 for 8 sheets of 20 by 20 inches of tissue paper. All the tissue papers I have not been able to find this at any of the stores, so I picked this up for $1.99 US. I picked up 2 so I would have it in my stash. I like to use this in my mixed media making and art journaling, so I am set for a while now. I'm pretty happy about that. Now, the other thing I purchased that was in the sales, they had all their artist materials and paintbrushes and things like that half price, and I wanted these, what are called paint erasers. They're basically rubber ended. Now these can be used in they're not just for erasing paint, but they can be used in all sorts of mixed media. They are used in painting. They are used by so many different crafts. And these were $6.99 regular price. That's the retail price. The brand is Master's Touch. So I got these at 50%. So basically $3.50 US, which to me was a good price to pay for these. Much better than what they are at home. They're more than $6.99 at home. So I thought I did good on that. Now, I believe those are the only sale items I purchased. But no, there's one more sale item I purchased because it was 40% off, and I did not have this. tool. It is the Dimensional Cutting Pad by Sizzix. So what this enables me to do is that when I choose to use the manual die cutting machine like my Cuttlebug, this will allow me to create a fold in any of my dies. So instead of the die cutting out entirely, it cuts out and I'm able to leave like a center area attached so I could make it into a fold. And I just thought that is really neat. So this was $6.99 US. It was 40% off. So yeah, I'm pretty happy that I got this. All right, so now on to the clearance stuff. So this is what I do. I go into stores. I always check out the clearance. I check out the sold as and all this, and I just find so many great deals in the clearances. I love those areas of every store. You should check them out too. They're usually in the back of the store. They're usually messy. They're on the ends of aisles. Sometimes they're in the aisles. You never know where these clearance sections are. But I found a few spots that had clearance and I bought stuff. So the first thing I found, well, it's not the first thing I found, but the first thing I'm showing you is this mold. And this is molds. These are molds used for like plaster and whatnot. And I just couldn't resist because it's two cute kittens in a basket. And regularly it's $2.99, and this was in the clearance for 74 cents. So yes, please, I took it. So yeah, maybe I will put plaster in here. Maybe I will put resin. I don't know what I'll use this for exactly, but it had two kitties. So that's where I got it. Another tool that I thought was a good deal. It is a Sculpey product. It is the bead maker. So you can make 3 different size beads, 13 millimeter, 16 millimeter, 18 millimeter. And regularly this was $10.99 US. Still, I'm sure this is cheaper than what it is here in Canada. And it was in the clearance for $2.74. So basically, if you work with clay, polymer clay especially, and you want to make beads, this helps you make perfectly round beads. And I did check that everything was inside, so I'm not missing anything. So I was like, yeah. I love tools. I think investing in tools I believe that investing in tools, especially if you can get them at these really good prices, is really the best thing to do. Supplies come and go in trends and in quality. I mean, certain supplies don't last as long, like certain glues won't last forever, but tools, those last. So I highly recommend that you look at tools when you look for sales and things. So the next item I'm showing you is the Sculpey texture, I think it's texture wheels. It's hidden by the price tag there. So there are these little wheels that are used for making impressions in clay. They attach to a handle. I'm not sure if I have the handle, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to rig something up. Even if I don't have the handle, I could just hold it between my fingers and roll the little wheels along. So regular prices were $7.99. Still, it's a better price than here. And they were in the clearance for $8.99. So yeah, they came home with me. Now something funny that I do is there were items that the packaging was very bulky. And I had to take the stuff out of packaging so it would fit better in my suitcase. So I have some items. There were several pieces of Lisa Pavelka adornment for jewelry making. So this one is one of the square bezels. So they come in these little packages like this. These were sold individually for $5.99 a piece. This was in the clearance for $1.49. So it's basically to make a nice charm. Now, the rest of the Lisa Pavelka stuff I bought, I took out of the packaging so I wouldn't have all that bulky plastic and cardboard to deal with. And I also bought some other jewelry findings. That I found in the clearance for some were like $1. I found these. There was like, it's a bag of 8 of these. They were under $1. I think they were 75 cents or something like that. And some other jewelry findings. These are to make a necklace or bracelet, and you hang charms from there. These were like $1. The Lisa Pavelka micro inclusion kit. So to make these embellishments, like with the bezel, you can use the bezel, you can use resin, and then you can include all sorts of little interesting images and pieces. There's little charms in here, little tiny gears and wheels and interesting little pieces. So I got this whole kit. I think it was like $1.49 for all of the inclusions that were in the kit. But the kit was really in a big plastic, lots of little compartments. So I reduced it down to this so it would fit better in my suitcase. So, and here's an idea of what it would look like, all the little pieces. And I did get one of the rings, the rectangular rings as well, and to make jewelry, and I believe this was also $1.49. So there we go. So I got all these little jewelry making things that can be used in jewelry making, can be used in mixed media, or anything your little heart desires. So a jewelry shop item that was in the clearance. These, they call these ear clips. I wouldn't call these ear clips. I call these coilless safety pins. Just a fun item to use in jewelry making and such. And they say these are earpieces. Okay. Yeah. So regular $2.99, they were 75 cents. Got that. I scored also on some Copic nib refills. So they had the replacement nibs for Copics, I should say. So I have found some from the broad, and instead of $5.99, they were $1.50, and I get 10 of those. So those are the ends of the Copic marker nibs, and they might fit on other markers, I'm not sure, but I have Copics, so if I need to replace nibs, I will have some very cheap replacements. These ones are of the Sketch Fine. There's 3 in there, and that was $1.50 as well. There's some more of those and some more of the broad. So I just, stocked up on those because they were so cheap. And I know that I hate paying $6 for something like this. So $1.50, yeah, I'll do it. I found a roll of washi, and I remember this was just 74 cents. So I got it. And also in clearance, this was more in the sewing section. They have these, they call them buttons, but I won't be using these as buttons. They are the Sewology brand. They have these little keys. They have the button shanks at the back. They were 74 cents. And the little crowns were also 74 cents. But these can be used in any way. You can just snip off the shanks with a pair of pliers if you want to use them as flat embellishments, or if you want to use them as charms, you leave the shanks on. No problem. Some more Lisa Pavelka jewelry stuff. This is a texture stamp. Now, I really like the designs that you can get. So these rubber texture stamps, the intention is that you would use these for creating impressions in clay, but you can also use these with resin, hot glue. You can use these as a rubber stamp and with ink. So there's a lot of things you can use with this. You can do with this besides its initially intended purpose. So this was $9.99 and I got it for $2.49. Now another rubber texture stamp thing. This one is Christy Friesen, called In the Meadow, and it shows you that you can make flowers like this, And this was also $10.99 down to $2.74, and this is the impression you can get. So again, you could use this as a rubber stamp for ink. You can use this as a texture stamp with clays. Anything is possible. Now, oh, and I have another one. This one is called Mechanical Organical. Mechanical Organical. And it looks like this. You have to look at the back of these to appreciate the design. So here you see there's dragonflies, hearts, leaves. Very pretty. So, yeah, I picked these up. $2.74. So, and I will store these in a box that I have with my rubber stamps and my clear stamps, and the box is labeled texture stamps. So I keep my texture stamps there, so I know I could use them with hot melts. I could use them with glue, hot glue. I could use them with resin. I can use them with ink, with clay, whatever. I just keep them all in that box. So. And then on an end cap, they had these on clearance as well. From the Paper Studio, they had these burlap round doilies, mixed media. So instead of $3.99, they were 99 cents. You get 4 in each pack. So there was this one, and this is the same one. The packaging is different, but it's the same one. And there was also the same line. They have these burlap flowers. So instead of $4.99, these were $1.24, and you get all these cute little burlap flowers with the bead for the center. And there were also these and these. So, and these were, yeah, 99 cents instead of $3.99. So, yeah, I'll take that. And last but not least, this is another sale item. This was 40% off, I believe. Yes, I think all the Tim Holtz things were 40% off, except the Distress Oxides. That is what I wanted to get. This was $5.99 regular paper dolls. I have purchased this before, but I really like these, and because of the price, yeah, I got another one. So now I'm going to share with you my little Dollar Tree haul. I say little because, yeah, I was being good. I knew I was going to run out of room in my suitcase. I went down with one medium-sized suitcase, I did have my carry-on, but I mean, I had, you know, I didn't bring the biggest suitcase I own, that's for sure. And I scored. My friend Janet brought me to this Dollar Tree. And she had been there a couple days before, and she saw the yarns. I had seen so many people haul the Lion brand fettuccine yarns in the US, but they haven't shown up in Canada, and I don't know that they will. But excuse me. I'm so glad that I went there and I saw them, and I got this is Lion brand. It is the fettuccine line. It is like a t-shirt yarn, and I chose this one. I brought 2 of them in case I can figure out exactly what kind of project I want to make with these. I'm thinking bag maybe. And yeah, so and these are so heavy. What a good deal this is for $1 US. Yes, not $1.25 because I was in the US when I bought these. So I got that. Now another thing that I was hoping to find, and I did, were the Shady Babe Sinful Colors, what is this? Eyeshadow, yeah, Duo Cream eyeshadow sticks. I found them, and I want to play with these to try and use them in art making for color. They're very, very creamy. I did try them. I did chart them out on a piece of paper, and I will get that for you. So what I did is all the colors that I found, I swatched them on a piece of paper, and So, and I tried to buy 2 of each. There was only one that I could only find one of this color. So yeah. So I tried them out, and they are smooth and creamy, very similar to using gelatos, although I will add this caveat to say to you that these are makeup. Of course, they are washable. They come off, you know, your skin. So I am not telling you that these are the same as an art supply like gelato, because they are not. They are not recommended for artwork. There's no light fastness, you know, there's nothing art material recommended about these. I'm gonna find the word. So I wouldn't use these on a painting that I would sell for, you know, to anyone, but for a lot of money. But for crafting, for general crafting, for art journaling, for my own making, for fun, yeah, no problem. So these are the colors that were available in the Duo Cream Eyeshadow. And so you can see the colors that I was able to get. And I just thought these are really cool, kind of vintage looking. Different from a lot of the gelatos that I already own. I think I have every single color of gelatos, and most of the colors are they're beautiful colors, they're bright and all that. But sometimes I want something a little bit more, you know, rustic looking, and I don't want to use my good gelatos. So these will do very well for those types of projects. So other thing I was hoping to find were the mechanical pencils with the colored leads. So I found them. They had this one. They had this one with extra leads. And they also had this one, this shade. And you know what? They have now shown up at a Dollar Tree near me. I had to go all the way to Chicago to get these. And then, oh, look at that. Now they're at my store. It just goes to show you. Sometimes it just takes a lot of time for products to show up at your store. But they did. So, but I don't mind. I'm happy that I know now they have them at my store, because I did buy doubles of these in the US, and I did swatch them all out. I did play with them, and I have to say that I like them. I find that these are all the colors I got, and I find they erase very well with a white. I used a white eraser. It's just my favorite eraser to use when I'm erasing coloring pencil or a coloring pencil eraser. But yeah, they erased well. Their colors are pretty, and I would even try using these with a little bit of water for a light watercolor effect. So I thought these were fun. These are a lot of fun, and I like that you can get a really sharp point on them, because they do have a built-in sharpener in here. And I tried that, and it worked well. So I think it's a good investment. I lucked out. I found 2 more of those Hampton Art stamp sets. I've not been able to find them here. They never showed up. Maybe they will now in my Dollar Tree. So yeah, I got this set, and I also got this set. So this means I have 3 now. I don't know how many there are in the collection or how many other people have found, but now I'm up to 3. So I'm happy about that. Something I found that I never saw here, and maybe I will next week now, but it is the decorative tape with this kitchen theme. Look at the little mason jars. There were other tapes that I had not seen in my stores, but I wasn't interested in them because they're a lot of the same thing. But these, I did not have anything like this, so I got 2. There were 2, I got 2. And they had some cute things for planners. I didn't buy everything because I do use a happy planner with the rings that go in and out. And these are made for a binder type of planner. but I have the punch so I can punch the edge of the pages and still stick these in my planner. And I got this one because it's the password pad. It's for internet passwords, and goodness knows that when I am traveling, I need a cheat sheet because I have to sometimes I can't remember all those passwords and codes that I use for all the apps that I only use when I travel. So I thought, oh, this might be helpful. So yeah, I got this one. And I also got the little ruler because I thought it was very cute. I love how flexible and thin it is. And it's so pink. So I got the cute little ruler. And this is with all the other mini planner supplies that they have. And they have a lot. So something I never saw at my stores. Here's something that I had seen other people haul. And I said, nah, they're not coming to my store. They are some Jot stickers, and they had the bottles, the perfume bottles. They're so pretty, and there's foil on them. They look like glass. They're not glass, but they're made to look like glass. And ornaments. And some more bottles. And some jars. And guess what? They showed up at my Dollar Tree. They showed up at my Dollar Tree, and I did buy a few more because I wasn't sure if I had found all of them when I was in Chicago. So I don't know. In my defense, I did find some things at Dollar Tree that did not show up yet at Buy. That I did find some things at the Dollar Tree in Chicago that I was at that I did not find yet. The Dollar Trees near me. So maybe I'm still justified in what I do. And yeah, so that is it for my Chicago haul at Hobby Lobby and Dollar Tree. I hope you found something in there to inspire you. And yeah, I keep buying makeup, not for me, but for our art making. I know I should use makeup. I would probably look much better, but I don't have time to put makeup on my face. I have to put makeup on paper. So that's what I do. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please like, please comment and share if you care. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and click on the bell so you'll be notified when I post a new video. Thank you so very much again for stopping by. And until next time, stay crafty. Bye.